Peace. This Supreme Intelligence. This is gonna be a video. This one is gonna be about my father. The difference between my real dad and my stepfather. My real dad, he was very, very intelligent, and he was tough on me and mainly he was tough on me and my brothers. And my dad, he was funny. I mean, he used to crack jokes and all of that. And I can say my real dad was a real man. Like, I used to think like he was tough on me because he didn't like me, but he always said that he was trying to build me into a man. You know, a lot of situations that I admit when I was young, I was a knucklehead. I mean, I didn't care about a lot of things and everything. You know, I did basically, when I started growing up, I never liked to come outside. I mean, come back inside. Like, my dad sometimes had to go outside and get me for coming outside, and I hated that because I like to be outside with my friends, you know, just joke around with my friends and do everything that a child and the youth does. But I always like to be around the drug dealers, you know, and my dad didn't want me around that. He didn't want me to be in that type of life. And my dad, he used to work for this big company in Manhattan. And I remember he used to take me and my brothers and sisters there to see his office. Like, my dad, he was a flashy dude. You know, meaning he went to work with a suit and briefcase and everything like that. My dad, at one point, like, we lived all right. You know what I'm saying? We always had what we can, you know. Like, we wasn't poor, but I always wanted like name brand stuff, and I was so usually upset that I never could get it. So one Christmas, my dad said, "What do you want?" And I said, "I want a Moon Ghost bike, and I want this Lavar suit." And he's like, "Lavar suit, what's that?" I was like, "It's like a sweatsuit, like a suede joint." Oh, he was like the one I have. I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I do." So he was like, "All right, I could make that happen." So I woke up, and under the tree was a mongoose and it was a box. You know what I'm saying? It had an alligator on the box. Cause I forget the name of the what it was, but it was an alligator on the box. So inside the box, it was like a Puma Lavar suit. So I was like, "Oh, he tricked me." So I was okay with it. I used to wear the hell out of this sweatsuit. And not only was my dad my father, but he was a teacher. You know what I'm saying? He taught me things. Like, we would always go to baseball games, basketball games, and he'll just talk to me about life. And I remember before he passed, he sat me and my brother on the benches and was like, "I'm going into the hospital." And I was like, again, because that was like a normal thing. I used to think he's just having a checkup, but didn't know that he was sick. So we went there. We was on the benches chilling, and we got on the bus, and me, my brother, and my mom walked into the hospital. So he's like, "Oh, I'll see you in a couple of days. I'm just gonna have a checkup, and I'm staying overnight." And my mom had this look on her face like damn. So I'm like, never seen my mom look like that. So as we walk in, he yelled out the window and waved his arm. He said, "There go Dad, look up, there go." I'm like, all right. So days go by, my father, he called and he was like, "Yeah, one thing, I hope you've been studying but your lessons," because during that time, he was a 5%. I was like, "Yeah, I've been studying a little bit." He's like, "All right." when we get home, we gonna go to the Knicks game. At that time, the Knicks was playing the Bulls. So I was like, all right, cool. I was hyped. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see Michael Jordan and stuff. Patrick with all them dudes. So my dad was like, he during that time, Mike wasn't Mike. You know, I think he was think he was a rookie then. I don't remember, but I know I was real little. So like my father, I remember him and my mother. I used to remember my mom be cooking and my dad would just come behind her, you know what I'm saying, kiss her and stuff. And he was like, I know you mad at me, Rosie Rose. Cause my mom's name is Rosette. So I was like, nice to see that, nice to laugh. And my mom like, I'm mad at you. And he's like, yeah, you're mad at me, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's probably where I get that from. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you're gonna talk to me and you're gonna love me no matter what. It's like in our neighborhood, everybody loved my father and everybody loved my mother, you know, and that's how it was. It's like when my father passed, it's like that day, I was supposed to go on this field trip and I stayed at my grandmother's house. Um, at the time, my the grandparents' house I stayed at was my mom's parents' house, and there was this tree that used to go near this window, and you could always hear this tree. It's like we used to think the tree was gonna fall into the house, cause that's how close the tree used to be. And it's like as the tree is moving, as a tree is the wind is blowing, it's like the tree is this. It's like it was going like this, like waving, like bye. I'm like, what the hell? So I get up, go get dressed cause I'm late for school. I had that field trip. That bus was leaving like 11:30. So I go to my grandfather's like, yeah, Pop, can you take me to school? He first time he ever called me son. He put his hand on me and said, son, you gotta wait till your mom get out the room. She got something to tell you. I was either bad or good. And he was like, just wait. You know what I'm saying? Just know that I love you. And my mom's dad, he ain't never say that to me. So I knew it was big. So the day he passed, I just got a lot of anger. And I was like, life is over. And it's not a day that goes by that I don't miss my father. But I always was like, that's probably why I was doing the things I used to do. Even I still do a lot of things because, you know, I used to hate when I see anyone that had a father, you know. And I can say the difference between him and my stepfather, me and my stepfather, we didn't see eye to eye at first because I thought he was trying to replace my father. So every time he'll come in my room, I would leave, like I'll be rude. I mean, rude, really rude. I mean, I'll put my headphones on and walk out the door and say I'm watching a game, and he was just trying to interact with me in every type of way, but I wasn't having it, you know. So I remember, I just came home from school, and my sister told my dad, hey, Langston's upset. His girl broke his heart. So I came in the room, took a shower, put my headphones on, and laid on the bed. So he came and was like, you want to talk? Your sister told me what happened. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about it. So he's like, me and your brothers are going fishing this weekend. You should come. I'm like, I don't want to come. Say, your friends are coming? Your friends Squeeze and Rod and them are coming. I'm like, I'm not going. I want to stay home. Say the best way to get over a heartbreak is to get out. I didn't want to get out at all. So I remember something told me to just go, so I just went. And actually, I had a lot of fun. I didn't know that he was that funny and that intelligent. And he's, I'm just telling you, can't replace your father, but I'm gonna be here for you. If my door is always open, you wanna talk, talk. He should have never told me that. That's everything I was telling him. And it's like, when I got married and stuff, he told me from the jump, he was like, she's not the one for you. Meaning she's very messed up. Her family isn't like how our family is. We're together. They're only together for good times. And I didn't know that. So I remember my mom's mother passed away. No, not my mom's mom. My mom's sister passed. And we got in this argument because she was like, I'm not going. I don't even know them like that. So he pulled me to the side and was like, see, told you. He was like, a real woman, if that's your wife and someone passes away, she's supposed to be there no matter what. Now, like, nah, that's just the way she is. I was like, this is how it's always been with you and her. And this is how it's always going to be. So I was like, a pop, whatever. So it's like, my last relationship, I used to go to my pops for advice. And he say, you're 40 something years old, but you still got these certain ways you need to get out of that. I'm like, you hide your feelings sometimes, like how you really feel about a situation. So I was like, no, I don't. And he was like, yeah, you do. He was like, you still got this little fear inside of you of getting hurt in some type of way. I'm like, no. He's like, I only know this girl and I can tell that she cares about you and loves you and stuff, but you still got these ways of doing a lot of stuff. And I'm like, so I think y'all need to sit down and really put everything on the table, like what you want, what she want, and stuff like that. And I was like, it was a time that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't think he really cared and stuff. Like, even now, like, he's very sick. I mean, very sick. Meaning, he's talking, he's in his right mind, but he's sick. Like, I'm not saying I'm prepared for that phone call, but I'm really not. Because it's going to be like I lost not one father, but two fathers. Like, having a father is like all the lessons I learned in life from both of them. I passed them down to my kids, even some of my friends and stuff. Because both of them was very intelligent. So like I say, when you have a father, especially a real man, that's somebody you always take advice from. That's something you hold on to. All right. So that's all I gotta say. And peace.